close your eyes for just one moment and ask yourself a simple question. What separates ordinary people from extraordinary people? Is it talent? Is it money? Is it luck? No. The biggest difference is mindset. Every winner you admire once stood exactly where you are today. Confused, afraid, full of doubts. But they made one decision that changed everything. They decided to think differently. Because success doesn't begin in your bank account. It doesn't begin in your career. It doesn't begin with opportunities. Success begins in your mind. The moment you believe that your future is created by your daily choices, not your past, you become unstoppable. Most people wake up every morning expecting another average day. Winners wake up expecting growth. Most people see problems. Winners see possibilities. Most people wait for the perfect moment. Winners create the moment. Your thoughts shape your actions. Your actions shape your habits. Your habits shape your future. If you want a different life, you must first build a different mind. Stop telling yourself, I'm not good enough. I can't do it. Maybe someday. Replace those thoughts with something stronger. I will learn. I will improve. I refuse to quit. Remember this. The person you become tomorrow depends on the thoughts you choose today. Every champion was once invisible. Every millionaire was once broke. Every leader was once ignored. The only difference? They never allowed temporary failure to become a permanent identity. Starting today, train your mind to think like a winner. Not only when life is easy, but especially when life becomes difficult. Because the strongest mindset is built during the hardest moments. This is where your transformation begins. Every battle is fought twice. First, in your mind. Then, in the real world. If you lose the battle inside your head, it becomes almost impossible to win outside. That is why successful people protect their minds more than anything else. They don't feed their minds with excuses. They feed them with purpose. Every single day, your mind is listening. It hears every word you say to yourself. When you say, I'm too late, your mind believes it. When you say, I'm not talented enough, your mind accepts it as truth. But when you say, I will find a way, your brain immediately starts searching for solutions. This is the power of self-belief. Your thoughts become your reality. That's why winners are careful with the words they repeat. They don't complain about what they can't control. They focus on what they can improve. Ask yourself, are your daily thoughts making you stronger or making you weaker? Because every negative thought is like carrying another weight on your shoulders, and every positive action removes that weight. A winner doesn't wait to feel confident. A winner builds confidence by taking action. Small actions. Every single day. Read one page. Learn one new skill. Exercise for 30 minutes. Finish one important task. These tiny victories tell your mind, I keep my promises to myself. And once your mind starts trusting you, your confidence becomes unshakable. Remember this powerful truth. The strongest person in the room is not always the smartest, not always the richest, not always the most talented. The strongest person is the one who refuses to give up when everyone else quits. Guard your mind. Feed it with knowledge. Discipline it with action. And one day, the life you once imagined will become the life you live. Motivation feels powerful. It gives you energy. It makes you believe that today is the day everything will change. But here's the truth. Motivation is temporary. Some days you'll wake up feeling unstoppable. Other days, you won't feel like doing anything at all. That is why winners never depend on motivation. They depend on discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It is choosing progress over comfort. It is choosing consistency over excuses. Anyone can work hard for one day. Very few people can work hard for 1 year. And that's where greatness is built. Look at the most successful people in the world. They don't succeed because they are always inspired. They succeed because they keep showing up. Day after day. Month after month. Year after year. They understand one simple truth. Small actions repeated consistently create extraordinary results. Imagine improving by just 1% every single day. It may seem insignificant, but over time, those tiny improvements become life-changing. Your future is not decided by one big decision. It is shaped by the small choices you make every day. Choosing to wake up early. Choosing to learn instead of wasting time. Choosing to finish what you started. These decisions may not seem important today, but they are building the person you will become tomorrow. There will be days when you feel tired. Days when nobody believes in you. Days when success feels impossible. Keep going anyway. Because discipline is a promise you make to your future self. Every time you keep that promise, you become stronger, more confident, more resilient. Remember, winners are not people who never struggle. They are people who never stop moving forward. So don't wait for the perfect mood. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. Stay consistent. Trust the process. Because in the end, discipline will take you places that motivation never could. What if failure isn't the opposite of success? What if it's the path to success? Think about it. Every successful person you've ever admired has failed. Not once, not twice, but countless times. The difference is, they didn't let failure define them. Most people quit after their first setback. A winner asks a different question. Not, why did this happen to me? But, what is this trying to teach me? Failure is a teacher. It shows you your weaknesses. It reveals your mistakes. It forces you to grow. Without failure, there is no wisdom. Without challenges, there is no strength. Every obstacle is preparing you for a greater opportunity. The pain you feel today can become the power you carry tomorrow. So never be ashamed of falling. Be ashamed of refusing to stand back up. Remember, every no brings you closer to the right yes. Every mistake gives you experience. Every difficult day builds mental toughness. Life doesn't reward people who never fail. Life rewards people who refuse to quit. When the road gets hard, most people turn around. Winners keep walking. Not because they know they will succeed immediately, but because they know giving up guarantees failure. So embrace the struggle. Accept the setbacks. Learn from every loss and keep moving forward with confidence. One day, the failures that once made you cry will become the stories that inspire others. Because success isn't built on perfect moments. It's built on courage. The courage to try again. The courage to believe again. The courage to rise one more time than you fall. Right now, at this very moment, you have a choice. You can continue living the same life, making the same excuses, waiting for the perfect time. Or you can decide that today is the day everything begins to change. Understand this. Success is not a destination. It is a way of thinking, a way of acting, a way of living. Every morning you wake up, you are writing the story of your life. Every decision, every habit, every action becomes a sentence in that story. So ask yourself, when someone reads the story of your life years from now, will they read about someone who gave up or someone who refused to surrender? The world doesn't need another person who follows the crowd. It needs people who have the courage to lead. People who stay focused when others are distracted. People who keep moving when others stop. Remember, no one is coming to rescue you. No one can build your dreams for you. No one can unlock your potential except you. Your future is created by what you do today, not by what you promise to do tomorrow. So believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Stay disciplined, even when motivation disappears. Keep learning, keep growing, keep fighting, and never let temporary failure convince you to abandon a permanent dream. One day, you will look back at this chapter of your life and realize it was the moment everything changed. The moment you stopped making excuses. The moment you took responsibility. The moment you chose courage over comfort. And that is the moment a winner is born. So stand tall, think bigger, work harder, become stronger, and every single day, think like a winner. Because the success mindset doesn't just change your future, it changes who you become. Thank you for listening. If this message inspired you, remember to keep believing, keep improving, and keep moving forward. Your greatest success story starts today.